I did it. Yeah, I did it. I think I did it. I ball. Hey! Hey, what's up? Hi, everybody. It's me, Vantacrow bringer of Nijisanji's 8th Wave Krisis. And today, my voice is a bit tired. I'm not gonna lie. I had an acting lesson. I did a stream this morning, and then I had an acting lesson like a few hours before this, like at like 6 p.m. So I was like, you know, I could have like done Egg Game again, but I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that 3 times in a row. I may take a short break from it. Maybe I'll jump back to it on Sunday or something. But you know, I kind of just wanted to go live to talk because I wanted to chat a bit. Since we just begun, thank you so much for upgrading to Vantacrow Archives. Thank you so much for being an archive member. So I have some tea here. I don't plan to go over the 2-hour mark. I think ideally maybe around an hour. I just really want to take care of my voice and rest it. I don't want to go too crazy. I just really wanted to stream. So, hi. Spill the tea? No, this tea wasn't cheap. Well, actually, I guess it was kind of cheap. The honey was like a few dollars, but I only used like a tablespoon for a cup of tea. And then, I guess throat coat, it's like 16 bags for like $4. Not terrible. So yeah, actually, never mind. This tea's not that expensive. I could theoretically spill it, but I don't really want to. Huh. But I've been thinking about this week, so I've gotten some responses for RV There Yet. I think we might be doing it Thursday at 8 p.m. We're gonna see, though. I'm not 100% locked in. I know that a couple people are ready, but I'm still waiting on responses. So Krisis RV There Yet might be continuing on Thursday. If not, then we'll figure out another day. Hopefully it doesn't go into next week, though. I'd like to do it this week. Thursday would be awesome. So yeah, but tomorrow, I don't think I'll... tomorrow I'm thinking about a few things. So tomorrow I have Elden Ring in the morning. May or may not stream that, but honestly I might just do it just because I just really want to, you know. However, towards the evening for my evening stream, I'm thinking about 2 things right now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm thinking about Genshin. I haven't played it in a while. I haven't even logged in, so I've missed my dailies and my Welkin. I'm actually a waste of human space and oxygen. So I'm thinking about continuing the story for that because I really like doing it with 3D. I think it's so fun. But I'm also just thinking about something else. I don't know. I'm really open to suggestions. Like, you know, I feel like if I want to start a story game, I don't want to start it until later this week. So if you have a story game suggestion, feel free. But I don't know if I'll be doing that tomorrow. But if you have any suggestions for, you know, next week. Meant to stop? No, you're not. I mean, I appreciate that. It was a joke. I didn't mean it for real, but thank you. Heard of Catherine's Full Body? Wilson recommended me that game a while back. Should I play it? You think I should do that? You planning on doing solo Elden Ring? Solo? No, I don't know if I'll do solo. I just did one recently, off hours, so I think I'm gonna wait a bit before I do it again. There's always a new update for what? What new update? Catherine in 3D with an eye tracker. I feel like an eye tracker on me is genuinely not that entertaining, because my problem is that with other people, you know, the whole thing is like, oh man, I'm gonna get outed. You know, it's like, oh, I've seen a couple of indie VTubers. What they'll do is they'll have like put an image of like, you know, your model, or like an artwork of your model that you really like, of your character, and like I'll throw it up on stream with an eye tracker and out myself. You know, that's the whole idea behind it. But with me in particular, I don't think that there's much value in having an eye tracker, because I have no shame. I lack shame. I think that's my issue. You know? Like other people, they'd have a bit more class. Maybe they'd be a bit more tactful with things. I just don't have any shame. Like, think about Elden Ring. I was just playing Elden Ring. I'm openly calling Undertaker Undercaker. I'm like, she is a nun with the fattest ass I've ever seen. Like, you know, like, genuinely. Maybe a heartbeat monitor would be more ideal. You know what I have been thinking about, though? So I have 2 games that I should play. Like, two story games that I really want to do. There's Dishonored, and then there's Cyberpunk 2077. I never finished Cyberpunk, and I wanted to do Dishonored a while ago. Oh, fuck, I just choked on my teeth. Expedition 33, I still want to do that one, too. And all 3 of those games are games that are long, but they're not that long. Like, Cyberpunk can probably be the longest out of all of them, but that depends on, like, you know, a lot of things. Whereas Dishonored, that game can be long or short depending on how you play it. Personally, I'm of the mind that if I do a playthrough with Dishonored, the only time I reset is if I die. If I get caught, if somebody that, like, I'm supposed to keep alive accidentally dies, if I kill somebody and I don't mean to, then, you know, it's like there's nothing I can do. Resident Evil? Yeah, I want to do Resident Evil as well. I was recommended to start with 2. What do you guys think about that? I was recommended to start with Resident Evil 2. Yeah, Cyberpunk is open world. That's honestly what makes it longer. That's pretty much the biggest one. Expedition 33. I've heard Expedition 33 sits around like the 30-hour mark. That's what I've heard. I don't know how true that is. That's what I've been told. 2 is good to start with. That's what I was told. Because don't they have a remake of 2? So, like, I have Resident Evil 2, I have Dishonored, I have Cyberpunk. Resident Evil sounds like something I'd want to jump into first. Oh my god, my hand. It broke. Oh my god. I gotta be careful. My body's so flimsy. I don't know, on stream I just get weak. Two is a good start. Okay. I don't know if I'll start that tomorrow. I might have to figure out about Resident Evil 2. I have to look into that. It's gonna be interesting starting it in December, but you know, when else am I gonna start it? If I don't start it now, then I just don't start it. I just gotta start it. Just gotta ball. Okay. Hi. Glass bones and paper skin looking at. Okay. Okay. So Okay, so Resident Evil 2, Dishonored, Cyberpunk 2077. What else did I say? What else? I forgot. Dishonored, Cyberpunk 2077, Expedition 33. Would you play others? It depends on how much I like Resident Evil 2, but I don't see why not, you know? Speaking of weakness, what's your power scale? I have no idea how to answer that. What do you mean? Like in like the whole of NIJI? I have no idea, honestly. I can't imagine I'm even close to the strongest, because we have literal, like, you know, 100-year-old, like several 100-year-old demons, you know, 1,000-year-old dragons. We've got mermaids. Like, these mythical creatures are nothing to sneeze at, dude. You know, I do have special abilities, but at the end of the day, I still am human. Oh yeah, Catherine full body. Okay. Catherine full body could theoretically be a tomorrow. That could theoretically be a tomorrow. If I like, let me look into that honestly, because like low key, that could be a tomorrow game. How about AC and H? Animal Crossing. My thing is I'm trying to justify Animal Crossing with my own self. Can that game be censored, though? From what I remember, Catherine is wild. I don't know why I would censor it. At this point, I'm of the mind that if I die, I die. You know? If I die, I die. It's really just that simple. If some titties show up on screen, then the VOD's just gotta get taken down. And whoever's there live, they get a spectacle. They have a story to tell, you know? That's just how it is. Like, think about it this way. My goal as a streamer is to entertain my audience, is to entertain my viewers, my community. So if I see that the way to do that is to go into a game completely unspoiled, you know, untainted, so that I can have the most real, visceral, and raw reactions to the content that's on display, then I'm not going to do any research into it. Obviously, people can tell me, oh yeah, the game's kind of raunchy, you know, things of that nature, but you can just tell by ratings. If a game isn't rated M for mature, and doesn't have, like, nudity in it, or something like that, then... And then somehow there's nudity in the game, then what can I do? Genuinely. Like, what do you want me to do? What do you want from me? I just gotta live my life, you know? And if anybody in the community is like, that's gross, you should have done your research, I'm gonna be like, well, bye. I don't know what to tell you. Like, good luck. That sucks, dude. Catherine full body. Let's see. Oh. Oh. Interesting. Huh. Weird. Really weird. Okay. Oh. 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 Yeah, I don't think I want to stream it. Yeah. I'm good. Yeah. It's got nothing to do with the content of the game. Don't worry about that. Like, it's not like nudity or anything. There's some stuff on my end that makes it not super fun for me to stream. I'm good. Yeah, no, like I said, I'm not talking about the content or the age restriction or anything like that. There's stuff on my end, like company stuff, that makes me not want to stream it. So, I'm good. Unfortunately, I will not be streaming that game. Huh. Hmm. Oh? Resident Evil 2 can happen. That can happen. I want it to happen. I don't know when. Maybe later this week if I do start it. I don't know. Maybe that's like a Saturday or a Sunday. It's like that sounds like a Saturday or a Sunday vibe. If I can actually pull it off this week. But I do have some other stuff voice-wise to take care of, so I'll figure that out. I'll have to figure that out on my end. Ender Lily sounds like something I'd play on my own time rather than like a stream game. I actually have Ender Lilies. I bought it a while back. It was recommended to me, like just as a fun game. So, you know. My Repo streams? I mean, Repo is a fun game, but like I don't want to wear it out. It's also a game that I streamed quite a bit, and I feel like it's kind of overstayed its welcome. Like, and I'm gonna be so real, no shade at all. Like, I don't hate the game by any stretch. I don't really care for the new update. The new update is a bit unfortunate. I really feel like the game was fine from the beginning. I think like this new update tried to like bring in different types of monsters so that the game would actually feel like a horror game. The thing is that it didn't actually change anything, unfortunately. I feel like what the game really needs is the ability for monsters to have beef with one another. Once they add that, once they give monsters the ability to fight one another and damage and hurt one another, that's when things are going to be different. Like, I genuinely feel like there should, you know, unless there's some lore reason, but it's not, none of the lore is explained in game. You kind of just have to look at context clues and look at like the shit. But we don't know what the monsters are, but we don't know if they're all from the same faction, if they're all from different factions, if, you know, we don't even know if they're from factions. So like, it makes no sense for them not to be fighting you one another. Like, it really just, I don't know. I don't care for it. Peak is an old game too. It's also kind of overstayed its welcome. At least on my channel. I'm like, again, when I say overstayed its welcome, I mean on my channel. I'm not saying like, it's a bad game that nobody should play it anymore. That's not what I'm saying at all. Would you get back to playing Animal Crossing? I don't know, honestly. Animal Crossing was a fun game. The problem with it is that I feel like a lot of the entertainment factor, for me personally, was villager hunting. And that's because of the excitement of like, you know, it's gacha at the end of the day. Decorating is not my forte. And I feel like that's all the game has to offer me right now. And I'm going to be so honest with you, I don't want to decorate. I don't. I genuinely don't know what I'd do. Ring Fit in 3D, that's more difficult than you think. I have to figure that out on my end. People have, I've been asked for a Ring Fit 3D and also like an Elden Ring Feat Stream 3D. I'm still trying to figure out how all this works. It is a lot more difficult than you think, trust. Would you try other Hoyo games or just sticking with Genshin? I don't want to go outside of Genshin because I don't want to play more gacha. I love myself actually, a little bit. I know all the shit that I talk online, it makes it seem like I just don't give a fuck. I actually love myself. I do not want to play more gacha. I went back to Genshin because of like the characters that were coming out and I was like, wow, they're attractive. I like them. And that's it. Trust me, I've seen the other ones. I've actually several times have downloaded and then deleted both ZZZ and HSR. I don't want to play multiple gachas ever again. I'm never doing that to myself again. You could stay F2P. See, that's the next level of self-hatred, actually. So, like, being F2P on all three Hoyo games? Yeah, I mean, or all three, like, I guess, most popular ones. There's obviously Honkai Impact 3rd, but I don't play that. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. Like, I'm gonna be so real with you. Let me keep it a buck with you. This might come off as a little mean. I'm just gonna be so honest. If you play all three... If you play all three Hoyo games, hell, if you play two, if you play more than one Hoyo game and you are F2P in all of them, you are not F2P. You're just not. The idea is this. Basically, if you play 2 to 3 gacha games and you're F2P in all of them, you're not F2P, because at that point, you are giving so much time to your gachas that you're basically spending money. Is what I'm saying make sense? Does that make sense? Like you could be doing something else that either could be getting you money or just genuine. It doesn't even have to be money, a money earning task. You could be doing anything else that could be more rewarding, you know? It could be another leisure activity. Like if you're playing your gacha game for more than like a certain amount of time a day, I won't even say what amount of time because I don't know how to I don't think I have the qualifications to make that judgment. But like if you're playing your gacha game for more than a certain amount of hours, let's say 12 hours a day. If you're playing it for like 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day, you're not F2P. And if you're playing multiple gachas a day, two plus, you're not F2P. Can you play Just Dance in 3D? That is just as difficult as Ring Fit. The price is being jobless. Thank you so much for this. I play multiple like a couple times a week. Again, I think it depends on your dedication to the games. Like for me with Genshin, I haven't played that shit since the last time I streamed it. I'm going to be so real with you guys. As sad as it is, I have not touched it. And honestly, I've been happier for it. I feel like having a game that I feel compelled to log into every single day has never been good for my mental. I think it's ultimately why I kind of divorced myself from 14, because, you know, people say, look, people say this shit all the time. They always say this shit. Just take a break. That's one of the 14 community's biggest things that they say over and over and over again. Just take a break. You don't have to play every day. The game's designed for you to leave. Really? Really? Be so for real. Be so for real. If the game has a daily system, if the game has a daily EXP currency system where you get bonus stuff if you log in every day, the game wants you to log in every day. MMOs just fall under that category. I don't care how I don't care how well designed it is. Even 14, it's designed for you to log in every day. That's pretty much it. Like legit, if you don't play and take a long break, when the next patch comes out, you're fucked. It's just how it works. That's what I'm saying. You need to farm every day. So I'm like, I just don't do it anymore. I'm good. I'm good. Some people play gacha games every single day because they're F2P. Others play when they want because they have money. I don't do either. I don't play the game and I don't spend money. I legit just get on, stream, and do the story. I'm done. I don't care about Spiral Abyss. I don't care about any of that stuff because at the end of the day, I'm just spending money to get characters to farm for those characters in order to use those characters to farm for the new characters that I get later. Which is not truly a criticism for gacha games because at the end of the day, the way that video games keep you playing is called a gameplay loop. That is simply gacha games gameplay loop. The new unit comes out, you buy it, you upgrade it, then you use that unit to get more mats to upgrade the next character that comes out. And it's so on and so forth for eternity. That is the gameplay loop. So like honestly, I'm not super keen on getting back into other gachas. Maybe if I catch up to Genshin story-wise, I'll jump into another one, but I'm super not keen on it. Like it'd have to be like high demand. You know, like if I go into Genshin and I catch up all the way to Nodcry and people are like, dude, you know, like if people are like, oh my god, that was so good, it was so entertaining, I loved your Genshin streams. And if like 80% of the Vantacrow is like, please play HSR, please play ZZZ, please play Wuthering Waves. You know, if everybody's like really asking for it and they're just like, we'll do this, we'll do whatever, like whatever, you know, have a subathon or whatever the fuck, you know, like just play it. Like if there's high demand, then sure. But like I don't really see any value in like rushing my game, you know, or playing multiple. That's why I'm kind of looking for like story games. That's why like I want to play Resident Evil 2. I want to eventually play Dishonored. I want to play Cyberpunk 2077. Expedition 33. Catherine Full Body's out of the question now, but you know, we ball. I'm figuring it out. And then I have my games that are like consistent and repeat shows on my channel, which right now is Souls games. Let's be honest. Souls is like the thing that you see on my channel more consistently. Before it was Animal Crossing, then it was I don't remember. I feel like I had different phases. I had like hyperfixations. Right now it's Elden Ring. I don't want to say hyperfixations because I don't have like ADHD, but like, you know what I mean. It's for lack of a better term. Please don't apologize for Catherine Fullbody. It's fine. See, DMC is another game that sounds like I would play off stream and not on stream. Have you played the Little Nightmares series? I have. They are actually up on my channel. I played all 3. I played 1, 2, and then I played 3 with Wilson. Ooh, if you just made me. Should I look? My God, did I not put them in a playlist? If I didn't make a playlist, I'm so sorry. I'll actually make it right now. Would you be interested in Code Vein 2? Of course. I want to play Code Vein 1. I can't. Subathon, you say? Peter, I am not doing a subathon. I am not doing that. You want to play The Walking Dead so bad. I forgot about that game. Someday, not today. What's Code Vein about? It's anime Dark Souls, honestly. It's anime Dark Souls. I played Portal 2 drunk with Zally. Maybe we should continue that. I haven't done a Metacrow stream in a while. We need to do one again. Life is Strange 2? I don't know if I hate myself that much. But I'm not really focused on collabs right now too much. I'm kind of focused on solo stuff. So like that's why I wanna do story stuff. You know, I want something that we as a community can talk about. You know what I mean? Like I want something that we can enjoy together. Kind of like an episodic narrative, almost like it's a drama, like that you come back to every single week. You know, maybe I have like a day of the week where it's like, oh, this is this day. You know, like how for a bit Sundays were my Final Fantasy 16 day. Like back when I debuted. I want to do that. Did you still want to get into Dispatch? I cannot stream Dispatch. I thought I was clear about that. I cannot stream it. I put it in my schedule, and then when I posted the schedule, I took it off because I can't stream it. What the hell is Road to Empress? Finishing Poppy Playtime Chapter 4? Poppy Playtime Chapter 4, that's actually doable too. I don't actually know though. Yeah, apparently there's titties. I have no idea. I really couldn't tell you. Tales of Arise or Tales of Berseria? Tales of games they're too long, honestly. I'm gonna be real with you. JRPGs I'm not too keen on getting into. Although I really want to play them. I really want to. Did you finish Fierce to Fathom? I did, and there's a new one coming out that's gonna be multiplayer. I want to play that one. Oh yeah, David Cage, Heavy Rain. I forgot. Oh, I need to play Heavy Rain in 3D. Honestly, I wish I could wipe my brain of Detroit so that I could play Detroit with 3D. Hollow Knight or Nine Souls? Those are also kind of long. Maybe a Tales of game will be my foray into a long one. I don't know if I'll do Berseria. Maybe I'll do Zillia if I'm able to do Zillia, because I haven't played Zillia actually. That'll be something I've never done. I've never played before. I've been taking vocal lessons. Benta! I've been taking vocal lessons for the last 6 months, and I was recently invited to sing at a live event, but I'm very nervous. What should I do? Hi Plum, by the way. Thank you so much for the super. That's tough. A live event. I mean, just ball. Practice for it. You know? I mean, I don't know exactly how you would do this, but something I've heard a lot about, and that my teacher actually recommended to me, but I haven't done it, is there's venues. There are live venues, like nightclubs, bars that you can, like, kind of sing publicly at, and people are just there to drink and have fun, you know, and they're just vibing, listening to, like, a live performance. So you don't even necessarily have to be, like, amazing, but it'll be a way to, like, prepare being in front of people and singing in front of people, you know? You know? You know? Remember when we tried to get you into Summoner's Rift with you setting 1,000 gifted memo as the goal? Sadly, we only made it to 3xx. Summoner's Rift? No, you were trying to get me to play League of Legends. Did I? Was it Summoner's Rift? Is it Summoner's Rift a gacha? Yeah, you were trying to get me to play League, and I was like, yeah, 5,000 gifted. I'm not playing League. You should play Dispatch. Yeah, I know it has a strong curse language, but it looks interesting. I cannot play Dispatch. I can't. You have no idea how much I would love to. You have absolutely no idea. I am very interested in playing it. I genuinely cannot. Why can't you? Don't ask. Just know that I can't. Ninja Gaiden? No, but I do love that game. League has a gacha in it? Of course it fucking does. I've never even heard of Schoolboy Runaway. But, by the way, thank you so much, Jenny. I forgot. Thank you for the Suba, but yeah, no, I can't do Dispatch. You really have no idea how much I would like to, though. I really would enjoy that. I cannot. Can you play Pong? Probably. That game's so old, it's probably on the fucking, what is it? It's probably on, what is the word? Public domain. Would you play Love in Deep Space? No, that's another gacha. It's another gacha. I can't do it. I can't. I'm not strong enough. Even though I probably wouldn't even be interested in it. I have looked into Love in Deep Space, though, because the Love in Deep Space themed, like, ASMR story sounds hella fun. IDK. Life is crazy. I don't know if you're interested in old JRPGs like OG FF7. Not that I have an agenda and I want should play it or anything. Whatever. Happy 28. Thank you, Diva, for 28 months of membership. Honestly, on some real shit, I do want to jump into the remake. I have the games. Like, what is it? I have, what is it? Let me see. I have the remakes. I have Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I have Final Fantasy VII Krisis Core Reunion. I have Final Fantasy VII Remake. Intergrade. Is there another one that I'm supposed to get, or do I have all three of them? Is there more? Split Fiction for a collab game? Yeah, I played Split Fiction with Wilson. We didn't finish it. We didn't finish it. Krisis Core first? For real? Fatal Frame? Never played Fatal Frame, no. FF7 Remake. Not that my mom's kind of homeless. So wait, Krisis Core first? Why Krisis Core? Why Krisis Core first? For lore? Oh, is there like, is it like a story reason why? It's the first in the timeline. Krisis Core? Krisis mention? Krisis Core. Krisis Core. Krisis Core. Krisis Core is the prequel. Huh. Aren't prequels usually designed to be played after, though? Why would you play before? Oh, I see. Huh. I'm learning so much right now. Not sure you'll be interested in a tactical RPG, but I do recommend Unicorn Overlord, similar to Fire Emblem, and your Oshi Sayu is in there. You know, I want to play... God, I have so many games. I'm like, do I stream it or do I not? Some games I definitely think aren't stream games. Because I'm like, what do I do? There's so many games, dude. There's way too many games. I'm talking like there's a fucking Steam summer sale going on right now. Like, bro, I will go broke. I will go broke. Right now, I'm just enjoying the hell out of Spider-Man. Maybe I should focus on the games that are in my library, like Dishonored, like Resident Evil, like Cyberpunk, like Expedition 33. I'll just focus on those. There's plenty of horror games. Look, I'm always down for a horror game. I know that I'm behind on those. I didn't get to play barely any of them this year. So, like, you know, I'm always down to touch those. I like horror games. I like them. I like them a lot. Didn't you play Cyberpunk? I did not finish it. That is the dealio. I did not finish it. Oh, you know, I should just play Security Breach. That's what I should do. Security Breach is the play. I figured it out now. It's Security Breach. I had to play Security Breach. Yeah. I gotta play Security Breach. I kind of want to play horror games. Secret of the Mimic? I have no idea what that is. You just snuck that one in there. You just snuck that one in there. What even is that? Is that a FNAF game? FNAF Secret of the Mimic? Is that a thing? Sea of Stars? I have seen it. Isn't it multiplayer? Soma is horror. Can it be done in one setting? Secret of the Mimic? I mean, maybe. Secret of the Mimic. Okay, Soma it is. I'm adding these all to my list. FNAF. Secret of the Mimic. Huh. Oh, I see. Okay. FNAF Secret of the Mimic. Isn't Killer Frequency multiplayer? I thought that game was multiplayer. Yes, I played Persona 3 and stopped it. I don't plan to start another Persona game on stream. I have to, like... I'm still fighting my own brain. I have to wait for that. Killer Frequency is single player? Really? Am I crazy? Huh. A first-person horror puzzle game set in 1987 that puts you in the role of a late-night radio talk show host in a small-town America. Small-town America whose callers are being stalked by a mysterious killer. Huh. Wait. That sounds fun as shit. What the fuck? I just added that bitch to my cart. It's on sale right now. As a matter of fact, I just bought that shit. I'm playing that tomorrow. What the fuck? That's a fucking banger. I'm literally installing it at this very moment. That sounds banger, dude. It just finished downloading. I'm playing that shit tomorrow. That sounds fire. That sounds fire. I love it. I'm down for it. I'm so with it, dude. I'm so with it. We're so back. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm kind of just in a horror mood. As long as I take care of my voice and I'm not a fucking dumbass, I can actually play horror games. It's kind of crazy. So, yeah, give me some other horror games too. I got story games. I've got a Tales of game, Heavy Rain, Expedition 33, Cyberpunk, Dishonored, Resident Evil, Crisis Core. But like I got Security Breach, Soma, FNAF, what else? Killer Frequency, League of Legends, not that kind of horror game. Not Valorant. Short or long horror? Let's start with short for now. I'm sure there's a lot of short ones that I've missed out on. Amanda the Adventurer? You're fucking right. Amanda the Adventurer. That bitch got 3 games now, too. Not to call Amanda a bitch, of course. I didn't mean it like that. It's more like a term of endearment. Devour solo. I'd rather just invite Krisis back to that. There's a new Chilla's Art? No way. Shit, I might play that tomorrow. What is it? Because I played Jisatsu. Jisatsu. It's a fishing one? Hello? Umigari? It's a demo. Wait, no. I didn't play Jisatsu. I didn't play Jisatsu. I played Shinkansen Zero. I played The Bathhouse. I played Cursed Digicam. I just completely missed Jisatsu. Maybe I'll just start chapter 4 over again. I might just start from the beginning. I don't remember how far that I got. I know that I don't want to start from the beginning again. I'll start over from the beginning and play with 3D. Huh. All these sound great. These all sound great. Amazing. Amazing. I just found a game called Welcome Back, Daddy. It's apparently by Chilla's Arts. Why does that sound scarier than any horror game I've ever played in my life? Silent Hill? Because the hills are silent? I just did a crazy-ass run of F. Unbeatable. I played mouthwashing, and I also use mouthwash. Yomawari. Yomawari. Night Alone. What is that? Oh, wow. This game looks pretty. I'm learning about so many games. I feel like every time you guys put a title into the chat, I'm just like, they're making up shit, and it's real. Fear and Hunger? Fear and Hunger? Have I played a Fear and Hunger? No, I haven't. What the hell? This is like a horror RPG. Bendy? Yeah, I wanted to play that actually. Bendy and I actually have Bendy in the Dark Revival. Fear and hunger is long and also probably not okay. Why do you say that? What is fear and hunger not just about someone that's scared and hungry? Is it not just naked and afraid? Is that a dream barbecue? Isn't that just a barbecue filled with a bunch of Crucible Knights? Or is that, did I not read that correctly? Shift at midnight? I feel like I've seen that before. Oh, I'm playing Shift at Midnight. Holy fuck. Holy shit, I'm playing that. Wait, multiplayer demo? Why is it multiplayer demo? Is it a multiplayer game? Oh, it's a co-op game. Oh, interesting. Oh, fuck yeah, baby. We're playing this shit. We're playing this shit. Oh, fuck. Okay. Let me take that. Shift at midnight. Include this. PC. Oh, Steam. Confirm. There we go. All right. That works. That works. What is Huntsman? Coffin of Andy and Lele. That is the most horror game ever. Also, I don't know if I ever want to look towards that game. Huntsman. Oh, fuck. Oh god. that's just arachnophobia. God, I didn't think my voice would go out so quickly. Why is my voice already so tired? Huh. True, I did stream extra today. I'm technically over on time. I'm actually being a very bad Vanta right now. Huh. I have to look into a bunch of stuff. Shadows of Doubt. There's so many games. Okay, I think I have a good list right now that I gotta go through, and then I'll look for more. But tomorrow is either gonna be Killer Frequency or FNAF. I think I want to do either one of those tomorrow. Security Breach or Killer Frequency, either one. Okay, sounds good, at 8 p.m. I also have a stream early in the morning tomorrow. Well, I have a collab. I don't know if I'll stream. If I want to preserve my voice, it might be better for me not to stream in the morning. So I may not stream Elden Ring, or I will and just chill the fuck out. Like, try to be super chill on it, not yell too much. So, you know, you'll see what happens, but I'll make sure to take care of myself so that I can stream in the evening, okay? Okay, so killer frequency is more chill than FNAF. Okay, if my voice feels tired tomorrow, then I'll do killer frequency. If my voice feels solid, I'll do FNAF. Okay, that's what's gonna happen. That is the plan. That's the plan. I'll do it like that. Paranormal what? Paranormal Toment? Is that like paranormal? Is that like moment combined with toe? Like a toment? Is that like a toe moment? You mean paranormal torment? Can I recommend a short action game called Neva? It's the most beautiful game I've ever played this year. I think I recognize that title. Oh god. This game is killing my brain. Paranormal Torment looks kind of crazy. I just added it to my Steam library. Yeah, I actually do want to try Neva. I don't know if I'll stream it, but you're definitely not wrong about that. I've seen Neva. I think I saw it on Iron Pineapple stream. Never mind, I didn't. I was thinking of a completely different game. I have no idea what Neva is. But thank you for the recommendation. Fatal Frames? I don't know, but they're added to the cart now. Wait, there's a lot of these Fatal Frame games. Wait, yo, the girl on the cover is cute! Hello, who's this? What? Bro! Wait. Fatal Frame protagonist. Age. I didn't know. I didn't know. And she's fictional. It's not my fault, okay? It says she's 17. Yeah, exactly. She's cute platonically, guys. Come on. Jeez Louise, get with the program. You guys are always thinking like in the wrong frequency. Like, man, I can't just live my life. Wait, we still on horror? Fear and Hunger is pretty fire. You're the like the 5th person to recommend it. Thank you for 7 months, Hazel. Oh my gosh. I might look into it for myself. I don't know if I can stream it because it looks kind of crazy. A lot of people are saying it's kind of wild. Remember the Zelda incident? Hey, how about I just take everyone down in the stream? How about I just destroy everyone? How about that? I think that sounds fun. Speaking of Breath of the Wild, I didn't play, what is it? What is it? TOTK! I didn't play Tears of the Kingdom. I played like 3 hours and then I just never touched it again. Tears of the motherfucking Kingdom. Tears of the motherfucking Kingdom. But yeah, no, with Home 3D, there's so much that I'm like way more open-minded to doing now. Cause it just, I don't know, something about it, I'm like, I have so much power. Everyone can see my crash outs now, you know? So like when I'm yelling at an NPC, you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Like now you know that whenever I'm yelling at an NPC, I'm like, you're fucking stupid. You're a fucking idiot. You're an actual dumbass. Or like when I have that look, I'm like, It adds so much. It adds so much, dude. Like, it's really the best. Like, can I? I don't think I can. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't. Cutting things so much for 1 year of membership. That's crazy. Bro needs more trackers. I don't know, bro. I'll figure it out. This shit ain't easy. This shit ain't easy, dude. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, no. I think the other thing too is thinking about stuff that I think that being in 3D benefits, you know? I want to do more 3D stuff. Like, there's community stuff, but I also want to do more games in 3D, you know? Descent of Man. Yeah. 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 I recommend Good Boy on stream, Buff Dog on cover. Buff Dog? Roxy, thank you so much for the super. Meiji, thank you for 27 months. Why a buff dog? Why is that a selling point? Daisy, thank you for 5 months of membership, by the way. Mighty, by the way, thank you so much for 1 year of membership. 1 entire year. That's crazy, dude. I don't know. I'm just like, I don't know why a buff dog on the cover was going to sell that to me. I don't really get it. That was the best way to describe the dog. Good boy. I wonder how long Fatal Frame is. Good boy? What the fuck? You just say buff dog? This dog has like 8,000 teeth. This thing is terrifying. This is an eldritch monster. What do you mean buff dog? This is horrifying. Oh my god, and he's huge. Oh my god, he looks like he's gonna sexually assault me. This game is horrifying. Oh my god, he's fucking this is so gross. Nah. You gotta see the fucking picture, then you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Nah, okay, look, here. Let me show you right now. Let me show you right the fuck now. I will screen cap this shit, put it onto my OBS and show you the fucking screen. You will know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm telling you right the fuck now. You'll know exactly what I mean. You'll know exactly what the fuck I mean. You'll be like, oh, I get it. My bad for doubting you, King. Look, just give me 1 second. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Tell me this motherfucker doesn't look like he's gonna sexually assault somebody. Look at this shit. What did I say? See? See, I told you. That's what I'm saying. That's horrifying. That's horrifying. You guys were like, Vanta? Excuse me? Now you get it. Why is it purple? I think that's just the lighting. Hey, look. They hated him because he spoke the truth. It happens. It happens. I get it. I understand. So, you know, nothing against you guys. Nothing against you at all. Your description, your words sometimes. I'm a streamer. I have to be provocative. You know, if that turns some people off, then so be it. That's between me and God. I just gotta live my life, you know? Sometimes I make mistakes. Sometimes I don't. I make way more than I don't, though. We just ball. Hannah, thank you so much for 26 months of membership. 26. That's the wildest thing you've ever said. Yeah, I say some shit. I just be balling. Honestly, I feel like things are only going to get worse the better I get at improv. My acting teacher has me do improv like mini games at the beginning and at the end of our lessons. And I feel like I'm just improving at improv step by step. I've been doing so many games. He just taught me, he actually just taught me one recently. It's I don't remember what it was called, but it was very interesting. Basically, the trick of the game is this. You tell a story. Each of you are telling one story, and you go back and forth. And the idea is that you tell the story with sentences. However, each sentence has to start at the first letter of the sentence has to be a letter of the alphabet in order. So basically, you just work with what you got, go with your letter, and go like, okay, what's my letter? G. Great googly moogly. You know, I can't believe you teabagged my nachos. You know, just something like that. And you just gotta like like once you finish your sentence, the next person follows up with another sentence with the next letter, and they have to do that. How do you start with the Z? You got to figure it out. I don't know, like zilch, nada. We have nothing left. Let's just leave. Anything, you know? So what if the provocative language has the opposite effect? All I'm saying is it's very entertaining at least. Hey, if it has the opposite effect, then you know what I'm saying? Crazy sentence. I mean, I don't know. I'm doing my best. Okay, look. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do it myself. Okay, so A. An apple fell from a tree and it exploded, blowing up everything in a 5-mile radius. Back in Kansas, little Johnny heard about this and decided to go investigate. Courtney, his cousin, decided to join him on this journey. Fuck, this shit's harder than you think. This shit's harder. This shit's harder than you think. It's one of the hardest ones I've played. This shit's not easy. You got to go back and forth with the person that you're playing with. But it's pretty fun. Question, do you play the puppet combo horror games? I've never heard of them before. My hand broke again. Oh my god. Gotta be careful with my wrist. Thank god I'm so flexible. That's what I get for stretching every day. What do you think? So much for 6 months. 6 months. 6 months of membership. Oh my gosh. Collab idea for the future? I have considered doing like an improv, like a one-on-one improv collab where we just play improv games the entire time. That actually sounds really fun. I'd love to do that with someone. Actually, I want to do that with Calyx. That sounds really fun. Oh. Boom, 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 boom. Whose line is it anyway? I mean, I guess that's kind of the vibe. Kind of fits it. Huh. Did you know that Vanda rhymes with Atlanta? Hashtag yup. Welcome to Atlanta where the players play and we ride on things like every day. I don't actually remember the lyrics to that song. 1 second. Welcome to Atlanta where the players play and lyrics. What is it? There we go. Where is it? Welcome to Atlanta where the players play and we ride on them things like every day. Big beats hit the streets, see gangsters roaming, and parties don't stop till 8 in the morning. That's what it was. Ha! Big beats hit the streets, see gangsters roaming. That was ludicrous. I remember that. That's an old ass song. I cannot sing that song at Anime Weekend Atlanta. I can't do that. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Melody, thank you so much for the soup, by the way. Could you imagine for a second? Holy. They'd never invite me back again. They would never invite me back again. I would die. I would get killed. I would simply get killed. God. Especially with my ethnicity being like, what is it, ambiguous, and nobody having like a lock on it. It's just a bunch of people guessing on Reddit. It's just a bunch of people like guesses. They'd be like, can this guy even say this shit? The fuck does he think he is? I get killed. Crucified. Still, I don't know if they're still doing it. I just still quote that post every single day. Is Vanta black? Is Vanta black? Is Vanta actually black? Is Vanta black Reddit? Oh shit, dude. Well, yes, Vanta does mean black. Vanta is black. Technically by that logic. Sing Georgia on my mind, you could do that. Atlanta really is Gotham City. See, I don't know that song. I don't know. I went Google on my phone and I typed in, is Vanta? And then that's what came up. Is Vantacrow bringer blank? What the fuck were people on? I mean, I don't know. Like, here's the thing. As much as it bothers me, I understand when people want to know about stuff, you know? Like, in my case, I just haven't been clear about my ethnicity, whereas I feel like almost everyone else in the company has. I'm not actually 100% sure on that. I feel like most people in the company are pretty, like, straightforward, barring, like, maybe a handful. I'm one of the very few where, like, it's still a mystery. Well, a mystery. Like White Boy Wilson? You guys, ow, fuck. I need water, bro. Bro, Wilson's not even here to defend himself, bro. Look, here's the thing. People just call Wilson white because bro is light skinned and he's fucking blonde and he's French. Like, honestly, I genuinely don't know, like, what anybody else could have expected. He had no choice but to be white. Like, genuinely. I'm not confirming anything, by the way. I want to make that clear. I'm just saying, like, if people were going to put, like, genuinely, I think of almost every single identity we have in this company, every single character here, I think everybody else, you could make a case for them being a vast majority of different ethnicities, right? Wilson is the only one that is unambiguous, where like you look at him and you go, oh yeah, he's white. Like you see the pale skin, you see blonde, you see the eye color, and you're just like, oh yeah, he's white. Whereas everybody else, it's like debatable. It's like I could see him being, you know, this or that, or you know, this. Like he could fall into any place. Wilson, nope, nobody disagrees. Nobody disagrees with Wilson. Bro was literally assigned white at birth. He had no choice. He literally had no choice. He was assigned white. Not even Zally? Well, here's the thing. Correct me if I'm wrong. White people don't have, like, black hair. You know? So, like, in Zally's case, he's also pretty ambiguous in terms of the way that he looks. You know? Like, let me pull up a picture really quick. Black hair? Do you think all white folk are blonde? No, guys. No, it's the same way, like, black hair isn't found commonly in like, black African-American people. Black hair is, like, Latinos and Asians. Black people, they don't have black hair. It's a very dark brown color. Same with white people. They don't have black hair. It's a very dark brown. It appears black in most lighting, but it is a dark brown. If you look at it under scrutiny, it is not black. It is a dark brown hair. Like, I'm sure you've met some people, some white people that have black hair. I wouldn't be surprised if you just never looked at it closely enough, though, and didn't realize that it wasn't black. Obviously, I'm not saying all of them have black hair. I said white people don't really have black hair. Obviously, some of them do, but the vast majority of them do not. Latinos have black hair. Asian people have black hair. And I think there might be some other groups, but those are the only two I'm familiar with. But like black people, white people, they don't have black hair. It's dark brown. So like in Zally's case, I'm pretty sure that's like a blackish color, you know? Well, actually, it's another case where like under lighting, it does look a bit brown. I'm not quite sure. My point being though, is that Zally still remains like, he looks pretty ambiguous. How do we get here? We're talking about how Wilson is unequivocally white and probably the only one that is that people don't argue about in NIJI. I've seen so many fucking arguments about different people's ethnicities in the company. No one else argues about Wilson. Like, no one argues about him. No, I mean, it's just so funny because the man's never said anything. And I'm not saying anything right now. It's just so funny how it like happens so often. Like, I kind of want to bring that clip back to the TL where we're talking to the JP heroes. We're playing what is it? We're playing not Pictionary. I'm thinking of another game. It's the one where you draw. What is it? It's the one with the JP heroes, not Among Us. Gartic Phone. We're playing Gartic Phone with Audience IDK, and then Wilson's just like, no, I am white. And you just see me go. I'm sorry. That shit's so funny. Everything just points back. It's always the funniest shit with Wilson. Oh man, it's great. It's great. But no, that's really more the point that I'm trying to make. I'm not like making any final judgments about anybody's ethnicity. That's not what I'm trying to do. If somebody wants to be open about their shit, you know, they can be. You know? But like some people aren't, but people still argue. Like people, I know people, there have been arguments about me There have been arguments about like somebody like Claude. There have been arguments about a few people and like what they quote unquote are, you know. But like Wilson, I've never seen an argument. I've never seen one. That's what just makes it funny. Like no one argues about that shit. Again, not confirming or denying anything, but like it's just funny how I've never seen a single argument about Wilson. Wasn't he saying white like he's innocent in Among Us? That's exactly what he was saying. I reacted like that because I thought it would be a funny clip. That was actually intentional. I was also a bit out of it there. It's just like one of those things where like I heard it and then in the moment I was like, did he just say that? And then I realized it midway through and I was like, oh, and I was like, oh, you know, it was partially intentional. I won't say the entire thing was intentional because that would make me look smarter than I am. Clip farmer. He's a clip farmer. He's a streamer. You were drunk? No, I was sleepy. That collab was at like 4 or 6 a.m. my time. And remember, that was prime Vanta when I was streaming like God. I was streaming like God crazy hours. So I was running on like no sleep. I mean, do you guys know that if you don't sleep for, what is it? I think if you sleep like less than 2 hours, it's something crazy. Like across like a total of 2 days, if you sleep like less than 4 hours, then if you sleep less than 4 hours, then the quality of your brain in terms of like your thought, like your response time and things of that nature, it's the same as if you were drunk. So like back then I was getting very little sleep because I was streaming all the fucking time. Did you get any sleep today? I did. That's why I'm ending stream very soon actually. I had a collab in the morning, 9 a.m. I went to bed at like 1:30, woke up at 8:30. So I got my 6, or is that 7? Yeah, I got my 7. I got like 6.5, 7 hours. I'm trying to make sure I hit that 6 to 8 range. So like that's why I'm gonna end stream probably very soon, probably around like the 9:30 mark, so in like 10 minutes or so, maybe even sooner, because my voice is already getting kind of tired. You know, so that because I have to be up early tomorrow for like 10, so I want to try to be up for 9, and so that means I want to get to bed by like no later than 2 a.m. I don't know why sleeping 8 hours is making me feel more tired than 6. From what I understand, and this is the way I've kind of described it, you want to get your diet on point just as much as your sleep. Both go hand in hand. Because like if you're not in the right mode to sleep, like as in like if you eat like right before bed, you want to stop eating like I think within 3 to 4 hours, maybe even 5 before bed. You want to stop only really having like water, you know, you don't want to have too much. And then you want to make sure that you're in the mode too. So like turning off screens, you know, or wearing blue light blocking glasses. Those, I mean, I can't speak for anybody else. People have called them a hoax. I feel like they helped me with sleep. I don't wear them anymore, but I used to wear them a lot, and they helped me with. I feel like they actually helped me, like staring at screens for long periods of time. So like, you know, it's also about the quality of sleep. I mean, hey, if you get more sleep at school, then you get more sleep at school, you know? Ball out. Do whatever you need to do. Just you want to get your 6 to 8. That's the most important thing. And if you can get more, even better. I think the 10-hour range is 10 hours is like optimal. If you can somehow get that, you're like God. Because basically the idea is that the 6 to 8 hour range is perfect because that's the amount of time you want to sleep, because at the 6 to 8 hour range, that's when like cellular reparation actually occurs. So like any like, you know, pain, or like if you worked out, or like if you did anything like strenuous, that's when like those cells will those body parts will actually heal if you sleep in that 6 to 8 hour range. If you worked out and did a bunch of shit that day and you sleep less than 6 hours, you did not get optimal rest for your body. You know, you're not at 100%. 10 hours is like perfect though, because that's like past the like reparation phase and actually like the full on like, you know, you're better. I don't know about 12 hours. I can't speak on 12 hours. I just know that 10 is like golden. 6 to 8 is perfect, but 10 is like golden. Funnily enough, think of it this way. 1 to 3 is like 3 out of 10. 4 to 6 is like 5 in terms of like, you know, on the scale. 6 to 8 is 10 out of 10. 6 being like 8, and then 8 being 10 is like a perfect score basically. 10 hours is like 12. It's like above in terms of like a rating. 12 is over the top though. I don't think you need more than 10. Does sleep time matter? I would say so, yeah. I mean, do some research into it, do your own research, but like I've heard that time definitely does matter. When you're getting above, like when we're talking about 6 to 8 and above, it's debatable. But if you're getting less than 6, yes, sleep time for sure matters. It's going to make a difference. Like, without a doubt. Like, yeah, 100% does make a difference. If you're getting less than 6, you need more sleep. Your body is actually screaming. You don't feel like it. You may not feel like it every day, and it's probably just like, oh, just get over the hump in the morning. You know, like you feel bad when you wake up, but it'll get better. No, you are slowly dying. And technically you're doing that anyways, but like it's bad if you're not getting a lot of sleep. So, you know, take care of yourselves. That's why I'm going to get some sleep. So I'm actually going to ball here. And yeah, man, this was nice. Man, this is really nice. People say to sleep around 10 p.m. Yeah, I mean, that would probably be ideal so that you can get a decent amount. But like, man, I really wish I didn't overdo my voice. I'm sorry, guys. My voice is tired. In that case, FNAF, Security Breach, or Killer Frequency tomorrow, okay? And then I'll start thinking about a date for like a longer game. Honestly, in terms of long-form games, the ones I'm most excited about and that I'm like looking to do ASAP are probably Resident Evil 2 or Krisis Core. Resident Evil 2 being further on the list. So I'm going to do my best, okay? I'm going to do my best to get everything done. All right? All right. So either Killer Frequency or Security Breach tomorrow. All right? So thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching today's stream. Thank you so much for the supas, for the rememberships, and for the gifteds. It means a lot. I have an early thing tomorrow. Still deciding on whether or not I'm going to stream that. It'll be a last-minute waiting room. Whatever happens, happens. I'm playing Elden Ring with Azuru and Girl DM. So, you know, exploring the new DLC once again. And I think that'll be it. So I'll let you guys know what goes down. But thank you so much for watching. And I will see you guys on the flip side. Who's streaming right now? Who's streaming? Who's streaming? Oh, by the way, can I ask you guys, if I do Elden Ring streams, do you think you'd want to see that in 3D, or do you not think it matters? Because I've been kind of like that. I feel like I don't do much moving when I'm playing Elden Ring anyways, but I'm like, would it make it more enjoyable if I was in 3D? What do you guys think? See you tomorrow, ooh. See you, ooh. Thank you so much, Tori, for the super. And Haley, thank you so much for 4 months of membership. Who's streaming right now? We're going to go from a chatting stream to a chatting stream. Sebru is working and chatting. 3D would be nice. Okay, I'll try a 3D stream with Elden Ring if I decide to stream it tomorrow. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, though. Thank you. I will see you guys next time. And thank you. Honestly, I just want to say this. Thank you guys so much for all your suggestions. I'm really working to get over like this pseudo burnout, whatever I'm experiencing right now. You know, this little funk that I found myself in. I really want to get through it in the best way that I can. I'm doing everything on my end that I can potentially try. I'm trying to get back a consistent schedule so that I can fix my attention span, limiting like my time spent on TikTok and doom scrolling in general, and just trying to like help myself out in that way. So thank you guys so much for your help and assistance on this. Also your understanding and your patience, and also all your game suggestions. It really means a lot. So I really can't express enough how much it means to me. So thank you guys. Thank you. I will raid Sable now, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning for Elden Ring, whether or not I stream, because I'll tell you where I'm at. Okay? All right? See you guys later. Bye. You're cool. Okay, bye. Woo! By the way, super random. I'm gonna post a short, a dance short at the end of this week, and it's something I was probably supposed to post a while ago. I'll just say this: it has something to do with the heroes. See you later. Bye. Woo!